So this is part 2 of the video. Excuse me for the delay. Actually, you may not know about the delay because I posted this I made this part 2 on a different video because I didn't have a chance. Anyway, so last time, part 1, I was talking about how my diet used to be like the worst diet imaginable growing up. I had a Middle Eastern cuisine, which doesn't have to be unhealthy, but the way my family cooked with lots of oil, very minimal fruits and vegetables, very high in dairy and meat. Like if you wanted to see the vegetarian options, maybe just one plate. So a lot of oil, a lot of unhealthy foods. I'm just adjusting the camera a little bit. There you go. Can you see me better? Hopefully. A lot of unhealthy foods. So I grew up with the worst diet imaginable. My parents weren't, like a lot of people, aren't properly educated on nutrition. They're wonderful people, very intelligent. My father was a college professor, so very, very intelligent people. But, intelligence and education are different things, right? You could be very intelligent but not have the knowledge about something because you weren't introduced to the topic. Anyways, we ate fast food growing up every day. McDonald's as much as I wanted. My dad would give me the milk, and that's like the vegetables, to have the Kit Kat bar. So like no vegetables, barely any fruits or vegetables. Also, before I continue, I just want to apologize for the camera quality that is going to improve and change. So bear with me. I hope you can see me just fine in the meantime. And just a little bit. Sorry about that. A little bit better maybe. Anyways, so I grew up with the worst diet imaginable, and I'm a foodie, so if I can do this, anyone can. It really is about, first of all, pushing yourself past the beginning, which is the hard part. You have cravings, you have detox, you don't get all the benefits. Okay, today, and I'm really convinced at this point, so much of how you feel is chemical, is food, is health habits. Like, I was detoxing and sleep deprived, didn't feel so good. But today I feel like the detox is over, got 8 hours, woke up, my heart was sinking. Like, so much of how you feel is just chemicals. I know that sounds like soulless, but it's not. I mean, your mind is very powerful, and that actually creates chemical reactions in your body. I know I'm going on like 5 different tangents. Bear with me, I'll go back to it. But this is part of the motivation. Part of the motivation is to let you know, first of all, yes, you can do it. The beginning sucks. I know. Cravings, terrible. Stay busy, stay full, and re-motivate yourself. Take the top few reasons why you're doing this and bring it to the forefront of your consciousness, and just, really just, staying busy helps, because cravings come and go. They come, they go. In the moment you think until you have it, it will not go away, but I promise you it will. And I've definitely overcome cravings by basically doing a few simple things. Staying full. Gotta stay full. You could have the best intentions, but if you're hungry, the human instinct for hunger is a very powerful drive. So stack the odds in your favor. Don't make it so difficult. Stay full of yummy fruit, So stay full, and then remember, while you're doing this, stay busy. Have you ever been hungry, even real hunger, and had a phone call, and then an hour later you got so busy you forgot, And hunger also comes and goes in waves, but hunger and cravings are different. Craving is like, I want that one specific thing, or I want that. Your body's probably detoxing beef or whatever, and you crave beef. You just stick it out, just stick it out. You know what I mean? Just stay full. Force yourself. The beginning sucks. I'm not gonna lie. The beginning is not all sunshine and roses, but it is. There is some sunshine. You are gonna get some benefits. You're gonna get some moments where you feel good for no reason. There are gonna be lots of surprises. And after 3.5 years, there are still surprises that I'm extremely excited about all the time. Like unexpected benefits. And I think I'm going to make an unexpected benefits video about all these things you didn't think were affected by food and health, but they are. And before I go on about more raw vegan benefits and so on, I wanted to, just share real quick that it's not just food. Raw vegan foods are extremely powerful. I don't think that even if you have the best control over your mind and you meditate and you're a lot better off if you do that, but I don't think that anyone will have the utmost ideal health that they can until they take care of the nutrition. because nutrition is a big piece. There's pillars of health. You can be eating perfectly and let yourself stress out about something, release all that cortisol in your body, and get sick. That's happened to me, and that is just a scientific phenomenon. Cortisol shuts down your immune system. So we already discussed that. But yeah, so you can have the best eating and get depressed because you let yourself get upset, and you dwelled on it, and so that is definitely real. But nutrition is such a big and powerful thing because this is the food that is going the most intimate place in your body. It's going inside all over your body. And if you're eating food that is full of vitamins, minerals, life, energy, raw, it's still living or alive. You can put it in the ground and it'll be planted. That's how alive it is. Guess what's going to happen to you? You're going to feel alive. You're going to feel more and more amazing. Like just a few moments ago, my heart was singing and exploding with so much happiness. It's crazy. Okay, so I know that you can have the best reasons, and this stuff is real. If you don't, believe it, research it or try it for 30 days, because experiencing is believing. Raw veganism is the best. There's no, so even science backs it up, and it makes sense. It just, it makes sense. All the other animals in the animal kingdom, they eat their foods raw. They have no heart conditions. They have no overweight or obeseness or obesity. Sorry, not a word, but anything. And they're just vibrant and healthy and happy and no gray hairs until the day they die, and just that's it. That's how we're supposed to live in accordance with the laws of nature. Now, so lost my train of thought, sorry. But on that note, in general, my mind has that's another benefit that I did not expect. Before my mind, the mental clarity piece is definitely real. Before my mind was kind of like foggy. I even feel like it made me smarter than I was before. The neural connections in your brain, you're giving your body the nutrients that you need to build good brain health, neural connections. Our brains are plastic our whole lives. It's not just, you can get smarter. It's not just you have a certain brain amount of neurons and neural connections your whole life. They change your whole life. So you can get more intelligent the more you use your brain and the more you fuel it with proper nutrition. So what I was saying is that there's all these different pillars of health. It all comes back. I know I go on tangents, but it all goes back. There's all these different pillars of health. There's sleep. There's fresh air. There's clean water. There's moving your body. I always tell my clients, you want to get depressed? Lay down in the bed. Lie down in a dark room long enough and you will get depressed. So, there's moving the body. We're meant for movement. There's, happy thoughts. Taking control of your mind. Steering it in the direction that makes you feel good, So most people, they're not even aware of their thoughts. And when I first got introduced to the concept of, taking control of your mind, I was like, oh my God, I have to control my actions, and I have to take control of my mind. Wow, it's a lot of effort, But back then I was eating cooked foods, and what I noticed with the raw foods is that it's very easy to be first in touch and aware of what you're thinking, because a lot of times I wasn't, like a lot of people, aware of what I was even thinking before eating this way. It was just blah, 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 unconscious all day, and it was just kind of like not taking the steering wheel. I wasn't even aware there was a steering wheel. So now with eating this way, I'm very aware of the thoughts. I'm very aware of how the thoughts affect the way I feel and the way I look even, and the way, my physical health. Like I shared with you that story. If I was eating perfectly, I let myself get down about this one problem, right? Everything else in my life I feel I'm so grateful for. But this one problem, and I dwelled on it, and guess who woke up sick the next day? So, and it's not just about sick, it's just you don't feel good in the moment. And yes, the thoughts you hold release chemicals in your body. So you think happy thoughts, you release serotonin. So I'm not going to cover that again, but just the importance of taking the steering wheel. But even if you have all the other pillars in health, pillars of health in place, not eating properly is going to make everything else so much harder. It's going to make taking control of your mind harder. And why not stack the odds in your favor? Now I know not everyone wants to go 100%, and that's fine, that's respectable, that's okay. But I'm a firm believer in more raw, more benefits. When I put my clients on just 2 raw meals a day, some people like the raw tofu, some people just like having, half their meals raw, or having a side salad instead of the fries, sneaking in the raw, or packing fruit, having fruit be your only snack. The more of this you eat, the better you feel, the better you look, the more energy you have. So, and remember to stick through the beginning, because it really is the hardest. So, and to get you pumped and excited, so back to what I was saying at the beginning of the video, if I can do it, anyone can. Because I'm a foodie, and I was raised with the worst fruits on earth, and I ate them, and that was harder for me, because the unhealthier you eat, the harder this is, because the detox is tougher, the cravings are more intense, and it's just harder. To get you pumped about benefits, let's recap some of our favorite benefits. I'm going to make a video, though, very shortly about unexpected benefits, because there are so many unexpected, amazing benefits that you wouldn't think were related to raw foods, but they are. So some of the unexpected benefits, sorry, I'm gonna make another video for that. So some of my favorite benefits, some of the reasons people come here is, first of all, you look better. I'm gonna insert my before and after pictures now, so that you can see, the difference. Here you go. And so as you can see, before, my face was more puffy, swollen from the dairy, and just giving me issues. My skin was blotchy, acne scars, and I had adult acne. My eyes were smaller, and when I was younger, they were bigger, and then as I aged, they got smaller, and then now they're big again. Because aging is the way you take care of yourself mostly. It's mostly not genetics. It's mostly lifestyle. It really is. And so, and I don't have really great genes for aging. I shouldn't say that, but I'm 30 years old and still getting younger, and I plan to get younger for the next 5 years. And if you want to join me, you should, because it's fun to wake up every day looking better and younger and just happier and healthier. I mean, you know what I mean? And I know that you could have the best reasons in the world to eat this way, but food is such a thing. Food is, don't take away my cookies, don't take away my food. But the thing is, I really believe in more raw, and you might want to go the distance someday, and you might not, but either way, you're still way better off eating high raw, or at least half raw. And the RDA requirements for fruits and vegetables are 10 servings a day anyways. But I really do think that if you stick it out, the beginning's the toughest, and you stick it out. I have a lot of motivational workbooks. I think the mental piece is really important. That you can go and check out my site. The link's below. It gets a lot easier. So back to benefits. Favorite topic, benefits. Because why are we even doing this anyways? Why are we giving up these foods that we have grown up with and love so much? And why are we even doing this? So, energy, all right? A lot of people come, and life is just harder when you're low energy. When you have energy, doing chores is exciting. When you have energy, you're happier. When you have energy, you're more vibrant, you're more full of life, you're running around. I can run around in circles around 2-year-olds, you know what I mean? Unless I'm detoxing, because I still am, but it's more mild now, and that gets easier too. So energy, really high. Right now I'm a little bit low on sleep, and I still have tons of energy. Like, this stuff is crazy, Forget coffee, who cares about that? That's the anxious, generate energy. No. Just get a green juice. Oh man, you'll be so much happier with the green juice too. So energy that keeps on giving. You get to be full all day. 3,000 calories a day is the minimum that I eat every day off mainly yummy fruits, and I have juicing and smoothies as well. It's delicious, and it tastes better over time. So now before I eat barely fruits and vegetables growing up. So if I can reacquire my taste for them, anyone can. And they're not acquired taste, they're a reacquired taste, because we were born wanting fruit. If you ever watch children, they love the fruit, and they're drawn to and they're in touch with their instincts. That's why, because we're frugivores. So So another one of the benefits is you look better and better and better and better. Who doesn't want to do that? I mean, it's not the primary reason I do this. The when I first started, I wanted to have more energy in reverse aging. So it was kind of a vanity thing, which is fine. There's no right or wrong reason to do this. And it was an energy thing. And I got both of those, but one thing that was really unexpected was how it makes you feel. You guys, I will stay excited about this my whole life, and after years, the excitement still has not toned down much at all. I'm still talking to people I just talked to someone on the BART today about it, because it's so, I literally thought to myself, I wish there was someone I could talk about raw veganism on the train with. And lo and behold, someone saw me eating papayas and started a conversation. And I got my wish answered, and then I realized, oh my god, I need to make another video because I'm going to be bugging everyone on the train. But it's a message that needs to be heard. Okay, so the way it makes you feel. Okay, if I'm not detoxing or chronically sleep deprived too, that has happened, because that's important. But if I'm not detoxing, in general, I feel amazing, euphoric. My heart explodes with like joy and happiness and gratitude and love, and just amazing. I cannot believe this is real. No, it is that good. You can feel that good. Like, it's not going to happen right away. It took me, some time to get to this level, but you got to be patient. And is it worth it? Yes. Oh my God. I love eating this way. I love my food now. Before, it didn't taste as good to me, but I started reacquiring my taste for it. I lost the cravings, and I love eating. Who doesn't want to, as a skinny girl, who doesn't want to eat all day? Who doesn't want to be lean and fit, effortlessly, and eat all day? Let me show you real quick. So, all right, no, not that I want to brag. Okay, maybe I like to brag a little bit, but just showing you could be effortlessly trim and lean. If you eat, especially low-fat raw vegan, such a big difference from high-fat. So those are some of the benefits. I'm here to pump you up because I know that the beginning is difficult. There is cravings you must overcome. You know what I mean? There is detoxification, which sucks. You should celebrate it because it means you're going to reach a higher level of health after. But in the moment, there are toxins going through your body. Sometimes you're craving whatever the toxins are. There are other benefits too. Like I'm really going to make another video that are about benefits that you wouldn't think were related to food, but they are. Like spiritual benefits. My singing voice has improved dramatically. I'm going to save that though for another video. I want to talk about the main reasons people usually come here. Health. I've had a chronic health condition disappear. I've had, and I'll make another video getting into that. For now, I'll just to say that your body heals. I know we're not supposed to say these things, but I'm going to say it. Just about every disease and illness, just about everyone, can be healed completely by taking care of getting to the root problem, which is changing the lifestyle that created that disease and condition in the first place. And I'm not supposed to say that, but I will, because it's true. And I have done a lot of research on this topic. I recommend that you look up the documentary The Beautiful Truth or The Gerson Miracle and read Dr. Gerson's book as well. And it is just about, so it's 95% of all the cancer patients they documented, thousands of them at this point. Stage 4, healed, cured. Not, oh, it went away, it came back next year. No, cured. Like, if you have a health condition and that's your life, you gotta do this because nothing else will work. Chemotherapy is basically radiation and basically poisons your immune system in trying to kill the cancer cell. It also kills you faster. I'm not supposed to talk about the pharmaceutical industry. I'm not supposed to say things because I'm not a doctor, but I know the truth, so I'm going to say it. And the thing is, if you do your research, because I have done my research, and I am at least a certified personal trainer and I have a strong background in nutrition, yes, this is real. This stuff cures cancer. This stuff, watch the documentaries if you don't believe it. Read the books. do the research, see the power of nutrition. We are so misinformed on the topic of and the power of nutrition in our country because of what I believe the reason is because food industries are corporations and they want to sell you their product, and they know it's bad for us, but they know that at the same time they want to sell us our product. So I'm not going to get too much into this stuff. This video is about pumping you up and not really getting into, theories. I mean, by the way, I hate the word conspiracy theory because it's an automatic rejection of anything you say that challenges the normal way of thinking. And I think that there's a lot of stigma around it. And I think it's basically foolishness to dismiss anything without looking into it because you are going to make fun of it or you think it's funny. That's all brainwashing by the media. And by the way, when you watch TV, you are being programmed. That's why I limit my intake, all that and the radiation. They call it television programming for the reason. Those images, they influence the way you're thinking. Now, I know this is a raw food video, but I guess you'll get used to it, and hopefully you'll like it. That I do go on tangents, and at least I enjoy them. Anyways, so other benefits, your skin, they call it the raw glow, glows, it heals. Your mood glows. People say that I have a bright look in my eyes. It's the life inside me because I keep putting life in. So, I just my before and after pictures tell their own story. But really, I hope I don't have to convince anyone that this is the most amazing, mind-blowing, best way of eating, obviously. Best thing ever. I mean, there's a reason why every raw vegan has their own YouTube channel because they can't stop talking about it because it's so amazing. They want to share this with the world and make sure that everyone at least has a chance to try it or at least learn about it. And then if they say no, that's their choice. And you may say no now, you may say yes later. So sometimes I usually create some sort of pain to even come here, to even address that pain. And mine was that I was getting depressed for no reason. And as I said, I think that's a chemical thing. I think so much brain chemistry. I think so much of it has to do with taking care of yourself. And the raw foods definitely make you feel vibrant and happy and alive. So, recap of benefits. Maybe that'll stop this video. Recap of major benefits, not unexpected benefits. Energy levels go through the roof. Mood highs, you feel amazing, mind-blowingly incredible, except for when you're detoxing, but otherwise amazing. Your mental clarity, you're in touch with your thoughts and you can take the steering wheel of your thoughts much easier. Before, when I ate cooked foods, it was like I would try to take the steering wheel of my thoughts, but then it would be like a merry-go-round and just go back to the negative and back to the negative. But now you take the steering wheel and it's a smooth drive, and that greatly affects how you feel and your physical, emotional health. Every action and emotion is preceded with a thought. So if you take that steering wheel, keep it, optimistic, happy, positive, it's definitely gonna just, that's gonna be your day. So have you noticed how when it rains it falls, you have a bad day? It's because when you think that negative, I do believe in the law of attraction, I do believe in manifestation just because I've seen it so much in my life, but we won't go into that too much right now, but that's why it happens, Anyways, it's spiritual. You might not really resonate what I'm saying with you until you try it, or you may, but it's definitely a spiritual experience where you get more in touch with your spirit and yourself and others and nature. And I've definitely become a less judgmental, more understanding sort of person naturally from the raw foods. And I think that without sounding too new agey, it's the energy, the life, the sun force, the plant food. You think at a higher vibrational consciousness. Anyways, you feel, I said that, you feel much better. You'll look younger for a while, and then you slow down aging. I'm still getting younger, and I'm 30, and I started this 3.5 years ago. Much better, faster, sharper, especially if you keep utilizing your mind. You're more aware of everything, like you're more aware of things like when you're eating cooked foods, it numbs you. So this is raw. You're more sensitive, aware yet strong. You don't have to be sensitive. Does not mean weak. Sensitive means you take in more. It means you're even stronger because you're able to take in more and handle it just right. The way you look, it gets better now. You get younger, and then you get even better looking. So before my lips were thin and pale, and now they're plump and hot pink. Naturally, it's the foods that I'm eating that are full of antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. And when your body has the proper tools, it can do a better job. So yeah, there's so much. I'm able to manifest easier. There's so much. I mean, that's not an unexpected benefit. There's another expected benefit is your skin glows. You get to eat abundantly and stay lean, and stay trim. Especially if you're doing low fat. High fat, it's harder. But you get to eat and eat and eat, which is fun. I like eating. You get to enjoy your food. You get to stay lean without thinking about it. Oh, did I eat too much? No. It's usually, did I eat enough? Because you got to stay full. Very important. Or else you're going to get tired. You're going to get hungry, and that's not good. You got to stay full. And you get to eat in abundance and have fun and never have an unhealthy relationship with food. There's an emotional detox as well, by the way. There's not just a physical. An emotional detox, I say this because when you start having something that bothers you, a lot of people were trained to just eat food or, go have a drink or smoke something to deal with it. And we don't even know that we're doing it sometimes. But when you eat like this, you don't have that choice, and then you think, "Oh wow!" And then you have to deal with that emotion and that problem. And the good news is, if you deal with it, you actually feel better, and you actually deal with it. And the bad news is, in the moment, it's difficult, but it's a very worthwhile process. Anyways, I've covered probably 20 subjects in this video, but this video is designed to get you pumped up because there's so much to get excited about, and even to this day there is still new benefits I'm experiencing all the time that I did not know were even possible. And even to this day, the level of happiness and energy keeps rising, and that is something really exciting. It's because I've tasted everything there is to taste before, but I haven't experienced all the mind-blowing raw vegan benefits yet. And I know there's more to come, but this is way more than enough for me to stay continuously excited, and I hope that this video got you excited, all right, to continue working on your raw goals. And I really do highly recommend that you check out my site, not just because I'm trying to sell you my book, but because I am, but the thing is, it really is the book that I wish I had when I started my raw journey, because it has everything you need to know, things people don't even talk about, and it has those workbooks, the motivation piece. It's so important to get yourself motivated to do this, to stay motivated. It has workbooks, visualization exercises, and these are the things that I used myself, because I have a psychology background, to be successful and to make it to this point and to stay. And this is the way I'm going to eat it for the rest of my life. There is no falling off later. No, that is not. No. So this is what I used to get to this point, and I hope that you can utilize those tools as well, because we all know, at least on this channel, we all know that raw veganism is the ideal way of eating, low fat, and that it will lead to vibrant, amazing health and vitality. But sometimes it's one thing to know, it's one thing to do, and I think the beginning is really difficult. And I think it's I think if you do the exercises and the 4 steps to overcoming cravings, I think you're going to stack the odds in your deck to be more successful at your raw goals, whether it be high raw, full raw, or more raw. And it's often about creating an environment of success as well. It's not really sheer will or discipline that determines who can make it to this point. It's really using proper tools and strategies, is my firm belief. So I think anyone can do it, because I think the human spirit is amazing and really strong, and so I hope to be part of your raw journey, and I thank you for being a part of mine, and I hope you have a wonderful rawlicious week. Okay, bye.